All right, so challenge has been accepted. Please, I'm gonna take the challenge, and I'm definitely gonna go through your video that you made about me, and let's go through it. Let's see what this fake radio host, pretending to be a radio host, has to say to us. So let's see how professional and honest he really is about me. So let's go ahead. Let's go through this. This will be a very cringeworthy and brutal experience about this guy because everything about him it's fake. Okay, and you will find out as I walk you through this just how fake he really is and just how egoistic this kid, this clown really is. Doesn't really matter that he's married. Anybody can get married. It's not that difficult. Okay, it's not like some kind of an accomplishment. Okay, you want like Pulitzer Prize that you're married or something, that you got a ring. But anyway, let's go through his video and then let's have some fun. I'm just having fun with this. I figured you guys might have a laugh through this. So let's have some fun and let's just enjoy this nonsense, shall we? But first remember, it will be cringeworthy because his voice that he's going to be using is going to be this fake radio voice. Oh, hello there. I'm the your host advertiser. So come in and let me talk to you about my new guest here, Mr. 4K Upscaler. So anyway, let's have some fun. Let's listen to this cringeworthy video that's 13 minutes and 25 seconds, and it's really, it's a pure gold comedy. Okay, he shouldn't be a professional calibrator. He should be a professional comedian. That's what he should be doing. But anyway, let's go right through it. Let's start.
Was on vacation, but this kind of was fun enough to come back. I'm not gonna lie. So 8 hours ago, 4K decides to make a video about whom you should believe, and I hear he's throwing hella shade. My phone's blowing up. I've got a lot of people calling me, telling me about this. They're like, "Hey, Quantum, have you seen this?" I'm like, "No, I haven't seen this. I'm taking a break from YouTube." I'm like, "No, dude, really, you got to check it out." I'm like, "All right, fuck it." So I give this video a look, right? And you guys see how far I made it. I almost watched the whole thing. Couldn't make it through the whole thing, but I almost did. And it was so funny because the whole video is just like shade after shade, right? Now, I'm just going to point this out. This guy has, what do you say? Let's be generous. Let's round up and give him 31,000. He doesn't have it. Let's give it to him anyway, right? Let's say he has 31,000 subscribers. And 8 hours ago, he hits 453 views. This already tells you why he needs to make videos about whom you should believe on YouTube. Let's just put it that way. And then it's like all of this crazy shit. And we're going to dive into that in this video, so you guys get ready. And we're just going to kind of tackle all of it. Now, before we get fully started, I wouldn't be myself if I didn't do this. Okay, let's look at when he started his channel. Joined in September 16th of 2014, right? And he's amassed 30,000, but we're going to be nice to him and give him 31,000, right? So let's just say that's where he's at. Now, if we look at my channel, this channel was created on August 10th of 2017, of which I hadn't really started uploading videos until about, give or take, 9 months ago, where I really started getting serious on this channel. Now, when you look at my homepage, you can see within 9 months, I was able to amass 13,595 subscribers. Let's whip out a calculator to put that in. So if we take 4K's subscriber count, right? And we enter 31,000. Let's just give him the extra subs he's looking for from this video. And we give him that subscriber base. We can add, no, let's subtract my subscriber count from his, right? So let's say 13,595, right? Okay. He's been doing this for 4.5 years. I've been doing this for 9 months on this channel. And within 9 months, I'm only 17,405 subscribers away from his lifetime achievement. This is why he's making these videos. All right, so now that we got that out of the way, let's tear 4K to pieces with actual factual evidence. Now, one of the things that had me rolling, he's pissed off about my emojis that I like to use. And he sees a brown hand and he goes, he's a white guy. He's not even black. He's trying to pretend like he's a member of the hip hop community. Now, that is the most racist shit I ever heard. Now, let's click on my, quite recent stand assembly video for the Q90R, and let's look at this white Caucasian man pretending to be a member of the hip-hop community because all black people listen to hip-hop. Racist, but let's go ahead and Let's check this out.
All right, guys, what's going on? So, what we're gonna do is
You don't
put
say.
together the stand. Okay, so we want to
Are those brown hands? Hold on.
Well, first of all, I had no idea that he was black, okay? So I assumed that he was white. But either way, there's nothing racist about that, saying if you are pretending to be someone that wants to be like a black person, but yet you are white. If you were white, there's nothing racist about that. Okay, what he's trying to do is trying to pull that racist card that doesn't work. A racist is somebody who actually just doesn't associate with that certain race. That's who racist is. So anyway, but of course he's gonna say that. He's gonna say that because that's the kind of card he likes to cling onto. That's the kind of card he wants to use. All right, and it's true. If you pretend to be, let's say, you try to act like Mexicans. Let's say you're white and you try to pretend that you act like a Mexican, they're not gonna like that. Same thing goes with the black community. If you pretend to be like a black person, well, they will not appreciate that, and that's true. There's nothing racist about that. That's just a fact. All right. Now, if he had actually shown his face, maybe I would have known that he is a black person. Not that it matters, but he wants to throw that in there. And then he says, it's racist. How is that racist? You know, how is that racist? Me saying that a white person should not pretend to act like a black person. How is that racist? But anyway, I digress. Let's move on.
That can't be right. 4K is the guy you should trust. Hold on.
this piece right here.
Oh no, that's a Caucasian. That's just a burnt Caucasian. No, that's a burnt Caucasian. There's no way in hell that that's a brown hand. I know that is not a black guy. You've deceived me. There is no way. And here I was my whole life thinking I was a brown-skinned man in America. Well, amazing. And I'm trying to be a member of the hip-hop community with my brown skin. Just because I don't speak Ebonics, apparently now I'm a white Caucasian man that needs to be himself. I need to be myself. Here I was thinking I was doing that all along. I was doing it wrong, guys. This ring on my finger, let's wait till we see that again. This ring on my finger signifies marriage, unlike 4K who's sitting there watching strip clubs in his little...
All right, so right there, he's trying to throw jabs at me. It's something that nothing had to do with televisions. Okay, he's not even talking about televisions. He's talking about himself. The entire video, it's about him talking about himself and his egoistic point of view. All right, so you're married. Big freaking deal, dude. What do you want? Do you want the Pulitzer Prize for that? Do you want some kind of like, I don't know, Guinness Records accomplishment? What do you want for that? No one cares if you are married or not married or have 10 wives, 20 wives, 30 wives. Who cares how many wives you have, you clown? No one cares about that. And then he talks about racism, throwing the racist card again. Give me a break, dude. People who know me, who follow me, they know I'm not racist. What I was simply saying there was truth, okay? Because I assumed that you were white because I didn't know that you were black because you never showed yourself to me. You never showed your true identity like any other YouTuber out there would do. They showed themselves like I'm showing myself right here. I'm not hiding like you are hiding there. Why are you hiding? That's my question to you. What is your problem without showing yourself to a camera? Why are you hiding? Are you like wanted or something, or what's your deal? You want people to trust you with honesty and truth, but yet you don't want to show your face. How can they trust you if you can't even show your face? They don't even know how you look like, but they're supposed to trust you. They're supposed to trust you. How does that work? Truth and honesty. But it gets worse. Now he's talking about marriage and he's talking about me doing a VR. I did a little VR demo that was given to me by developers. I wanted to test it out. I wanted to throw something in there for you guys who might be interested in a special interest. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. So what? You know, people use virtual reality all the time. People do it all the time. They use all kinds of different experiences on VR. They do it. So what? What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. But it gets even better. Let's continue. Let's continue with this.
VR thing like Krieger-san. I mean, really? This whole time, I had it wrong. Being black doesn't mean just being a human being. Apparently, I need to have dreadlocks and gold teeth and be a part of the hip-hop community and all that other crap. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, 4K. This is just too good. Let's pause. Let's pause when we see that ring on my finger. You guys see that shiny little trinket in the top right corner? That's called marriage. Yeah, something you haven't had in all of your years of living, 4K. Eat it. So now I have to address something, okay? 4K is pissy because I made a video that said...
Oh, man. Listen, man. You can have that marriage, bro. You can have that. You can have all of that, dude. The reason I'm not married is because I don't want to be married. You idiot. And what does that has to do with anything? Me being married, not being married? That's my decision. What does that has to do with anything? But anyway, I digress. So right there, he's trying to tell me, oh, because I have a ring on my hand that all of a sudden I'm something special. Dude, you can have that ring and then you can have that divorce when it comes and you can pay that child support when you have kids and all that stuff. You can have that nightmare. You can have that. I don't need that, okay? I don't need that. I've seen that and it terrified me. I'm just happy being an uncle. I show up once in a while, bring some gifts, and that's that. I choose not to be married. But then that's my personal choice. So what does that has to do with anything? With me being married or not being married? What does that has to do with anything? But yeah, let's continue, because he's a married man. He's the only married man in this planet, and he's very special. Remember that. He's got a ring. Let's continue with some more of this cringeworthy joke. And listen to his hysterical voice and the way he talks with such a, hysterical radio, phony, like a La La Land phony, ridiculous voice. It's a kind of a voice that makes you want to cringe. If I was listening this on the radio, I would tear apart my radio and just shove that somewhere out the street. But let's continue.
This is the best TV I've ever owned, referring to the Q8FN. Anyone who hears those key words, this is the best TV I've ever owned, knows that that's an opinion or a feeling of elation I have towards a television that I've owned in my experience. But it pisses him off, which is strange right then and there. A person can have their own opinion, but apparently not. Now, he feels because I have an opinion about my TV, I can't be honest about it. And when I say yes, the Q8FN has vertical banding and show it, unlike him who pretended it didn't even exist, this is another reason why he's throwing shade, not to mention that his views are just god-awful for his subscriber count. And, of course, this is all for his publicity stunt, which, again, we're giving him his 15 minutes of fame. Let's let him have it and show him what a real community looks like. But in the meantime, we're going to continue to just slam this guy. He's pointing out the fact, by the way, in his video that, and then he says that this TV can hit 1900, 2000 nits. This is a 1600 nit TV. I have proof, which is why the video's title is 100% proof the Q8FN hits over 1900 nits. And I proved that 4 months ago. And if that wasn't good enough, if you go up to the Nerfed video, which was quite
first of all, whom should I trust that Q8FN can reach up to 1900 nits? Should I trust you and your instruments, or should I trust Samsung from Korea, from South Korea, who actually manufactures and develops these televisions? So whom should I trust? You guys tell me. What do I know? I'm that guy who connected my Xbox One S with PlayStation 4 and upscaled it to 4K. What do I know? Whom should I trust? Should I trust this guy, truth and honesty, or should I trust a manufacturer who actually develops TVs and the panels, and they give you all the specs? I don't know, but I think I'll take the Samsung's word that it can only reach up to 1500 nits, and in some cases, like HDTV test says, maybe 1600. But that's it. It doesn't go above that. It never reaches 2000 nits. It never reaches 2000 nits, not in a million years. I don't care what kind of device you use. I don't care what kind of numbers you put out there. I trust Samsung developers. Well, let's continue. Let's continue, please. It's getting better. This is the good part right here. Please try to endure this video. Yes, I'm in my pajamas. I'm sure he's going to say something, dude. I'm in my pajamas, and I'm so fat, and I'm so strong, and I'm wearing a tap-out shirt. Now he's going to say I'm trying to join the UFC, I'm the badass or something. I'm sure he'll say something. The only reason I'm making this video because he challenged me to a making of this video. So challenge accepted. You got your wish. So let's continue.
Recent, if I recall, that was 1 month ago, okay? You can see that again, I show pictures of it hitting over 2000 nits with the Kalman software and the colorimeter, which you should get yourself and actually run tests instead of talking shit, and then you can prove what you're saying. Because so far, you're the only one in this equation that's just running your gums off of what Artings and HDTV test are telling you. When meanwhile, I'm testing this shit live in real time. They're doing it behind closed doors, making me the superior brand in honesty, because I show my shit. I don't need to show my face. I'm showing real world results, which is much more powerful. And you can't fucking stand it. And I love it. Because you see all of these people coming to watch somebody who's actually talking about tech versus strip clubs and playing with your little hentai girls on VR like a loser. You want to throw some more darts with your little Asian baby or whatever you want to call her? I don't know what you're doing over there, but it's cringy, buddy. It's really cringy. It makes me sad for you. Now, 4K says that I'm copying him. And for those who know me back, like, way when I first started, this is the same kind of shit he said when I started blowing up last time. It's every time I get close to 15,000 subscribers, 14,000, he starts with this same shit. You're copying me. People should trust me, not you. It's this, like, I don't even know what it is. It's this almost psychotic, obsessive jealousy. You know, and let's just say, for argument's sake, I'm, you know, similar to what he does in the fact that every AV guy reviews TVs. I mean, it's kind of a very similar field. But he hates the way I do it because the way I do it is honest. And the way I do it helps people. And he doesn't really know how to do that. And, you know, he's really, I mean, let's call it what this really is. He goes to every live stream that we do, guys, like he did last week and the week before with, like, fake accounts. David McKenzie was one he was using for a while. You know, a lot of you guys, my moderators, kicked him out.
Well, first of all, I never go to your channel. If I go to your channel, if I go to your live streams, I would have known that you had a black hand. Okay, I wouldn't assume that you were white. That's number one. Number two, David McKenzie, it's a troll that it's using my name, that it's pretending to be me. There's a bunch of trolls out there, and you know who they are, and you know from which camp they're coming from. You know they're using my name, my fake name, you know, whatever they call it, Mr. 4K Upscaler this, Mackenzie that. They're pretending to be me, and you're so naive and stupid that you actually think that I have nothing better to do than watch your stupid videos. Dude, are you kidding me? Like I got nothing better to do than to go to your stupid live streams and waste my time on your live streams? Buddy, I don't have time for the clowns. I'm 40 years old, okay? I got a real job. I'm doing this. And I'm doing other things, which it's none of your business, okay? And number five, dude, I don't like you. Nor do I waste my time going to your stupid live streams. Nor do I go to the Hard 8 stupid live streams. Nor do I go to any of these clowns' live streams. But he thinks, he's so stupid, he's so dumb, that he thinks that I actually spend my time to go to his stupid live streams. But let's continue. It gets better. I promise you, it gets better.
I saw him for what he was, and we've seen him on other channels as well, trolling, right? Okay, so, you know, it gets to the point where he's trolling our live streams, and this comes down to he's saying I'm a money whore because I guess you guys donate to me. And let's clear that up right now. I'm not sponsored on this channel. Nobody else hands me money. This is a crowd-funded and self-funded project. This is literally a labor of love, a public service announcement to keep the information unbiased. We can literally say, hey, if you have $1 or $2, throw it our way, and it goes towards investing back into the community, which is why all of these thousands of views exist, because people see a benefit where on 4K, it's just bullshit. You guys, the community members, are so passionate about honesty and passionate about somebody who cares to do real live tests, no filter whatsoever, and give you honest results so you save money, that $1 to pay for that, $2 here and there, $20 for some of you guys is no big deal for how much I go to help you guys. Hell, those of you that know, we've been on the phone for hours talking, trying to get to a resolution, because I truly go out of my way to help. It's not about money. I don't need this for money. And to prove I don't need this for money, I just posted a video 2 days ago talking about Quantum hates you. Who in their right mind would make a video like that if they're only about YouTube status? All right, guys. So in summary, I really hope.
Actually, he just said that he hates you. So what does that tell you? Hold on. Let's get back to this. He made a video where he says he hates you, but then he wants you to tell you that he's the most honest, trusted brand on the planet. But he hates you. Which are you, dude? Are you a hater, or are you an honest, unbiased TV reviewer, vegan, or whatever it is that you call yourself? Dude, you're delusional. You're living in a delusional world, man. You got early schizophrenia, man. Buddy, you should definitely seek help. I don't think there's any help for you, dude. But let's continue. It gets better. Here we go.
4K's watching, which we all know he is. This is going to be great because look, okay? 4K upscaler, listen very carefully to my next close following words, okay? You are nothing and nobody. You've been around for 4.5 years. I've accomplished most of your subscriber base in 9 months. This pisses you off because I'm the #1 brand in honesty, unbiased, unsponsored, unfiltered, and I can say the things that you wish you could say to a big audience. You've got a big audience. Congratulations. It doesn't mean shit because your views are trash, because nobody wants to listen to somebody who's been around for 4.5 years and can't even do what I did in 9 months, okay? Which is build a reputation off of consistency and facts. You throw shade at people, you don't have any proof, you have no idea what you're talking about, for Christ's sake. Oh, let's say this line. Self-admitting diode. Oh my God, you fucking idiot. It's a self-emitting. It doesn't admit anything. It's not admitting to anything, okay? Like, get that through your head. And it's not deep, dark levels. They're called black levels. And it's not called, you know, bright... What is...
First of all, he was probably reading my subtitles, which tells you that he never even reads, that he never listens to what I'm saying. I never said admitting. I said emitting. Self-emitting diodes. And I always say black digital levels versus the white digital levels. White bright digital levels and the black digital levels. Everybody knows that. Self-emitting. Emissive. And I even use the word emissive many times in my video where I say emissive. Emissive means self-emitting panel. It doesn't require any backlighting. And I clearly said that on my video like gazillions of freaking times. I said that on my video. But then again, I'm not a professional. I'm that guy that connected my PlayStation 4 through the Xbox One S. Did I ever say I'm a professional? No, but I know a thing or two about a TV. But anyway, let's continue. Then he started talking about, like, listen very closely to what I'm about to tell you. Like, if I don't listen to you very closely, I don't know, something's going to happen. I'm pretty sure. Something's going to happen to me. I don't know. So let's move on with this cringeworthy comedy. Let's move on. I know it's brutal, but it's entertaining. Come on, it's my birthday today. We got to have some fun. Why not? And I'm in my pajamas. Maybe your wife will enjoy it. I don't know. You like my pajamas? Good. You like these muscles? You like them? You like that shit? I know you do. Let's go ahead. Let's continue. Here we go. By the way, this is free of charge. All you ladies out there, it's free of charge. It's me trying to be generous today. It's my birthday. Let's continue with this cringeworthy comedy.
What do you call it? The bright whites or whatever the crap? It's called peak brightness. Learn about the things you talk about, and maybe people would watch you. But you have over 30,000 dead subscribers because you suck. You suck so bad that this cushion of 487, that's your real subscriber count. Because those 30,000, they won't fucking watch you because you don't know what you're talking about. Now, let's talk about copying, because you think I copy you. I don't copy you. I mean, let's be real here. 30,000 subscribers, and you can't even touch my views, okay? I don't want to copy that. That's nothing to be proud of, 4K. That's embarrassing shit. That I would get off of YouTube. I would start a different hobby. I would go fly a kite somewhere, maybe meet a girl like you need to do. I would start a life, a family. I don't know. All the things you need to do. Get your teeth fixed. Stop wearing that toupee, that weird wig. These are all things that you need to do. Lose some weight. You know, get a girl. But, you know, at the end of the day, you did inspire me. I don't copy you, but you did inspire me. See,
All right, so again, he's talking about my personal life as if he knows me. He talks about me as if he, you know, was married to me or something for so many years. Like, dude, you don't even know me. You don't know nothing about me, man. You don't know my life. You know, the stuff that I was doing while you were still in your mother's belly. Come on, man. You know, I mean, I'm just laughing my ass off. Like, this is the problem with this guy. And then this is where the issue becomes. I'm sure you guys can see a silver lining here. He's talking about me as if he knows me. Like, fix my teeth, fix this, you know. He thinks I'm wearing a wig. Like, there's a wig over there. There's no wig, man. It's like the whole thing, it's like a total joke. Yeah. And then another thing that he talks about was about, you know, the subscriber list. And then, you know, how many subscribers, you know, do I have versus his? And then he talks about the 30,000 dead subscribers. It's like, really, dude? Like 30,000 dead subscribers? Not a chance. Not a chance in hell. He knows there's a reason why I have 31,000 subscribers. He knows the reason for that is because people like coming to my channel. They like my honesty. They like my character. They like me being genuine. And they like the fact that I call the things the way I see it. And then he talks about me losing my weight, like I should go ahead and get my life in order, meet a girl. How do you know? Maybe I'm seeing a girl. You don't know who am I seeing. But I'm not going to advertise it. I'm not going to put it out there on CNN and Fox News and New York Times. I'm not going to advertise it to everybody. Hey, look at me. I'm going out with this girl. I don't do that. I keep my life private. That's my choice, dude. But I digress, you know. Like, what does that has to do with anything, man? Really, dude. What does my life, you so concerned about my life, that's all you can, that's your shtick? It's racism and then my life? Like, why don't you worry about your own life, dude? You know, and then you bring your wife into this whole thing, which is even more worse, and then you're pimping her out. You talk about how many times you fucked her. Well, wasn't a one time enough? You have to do it 2 times. I mean, let's continue with this nonsense. Let's continue. Let's go.
So 5 days ago, you posted this video with this, I don't know, Chinese chick like I was talking about earlier. Okay, and I thought to myself, you know, that looks like a lot of fun. So you know what I did? I put down my phone, I walked into my second bedroom, I grabbed my wife, and I fucked her twice. Didn't I, babe?
You certainly did, except I can't be turned off with a power button.
Oh, you heard that, 4K? Even the missus throwing shade. You know why?
Woo!
Because you're not a real man. And real women don't do that whole pussy boy shit where you can get interaction through VR, but not in the real world. So if you want to throw shade, how about you get your life together first? Because, dude, you're not on my level. You're not even in the same goddamn library, and you're trying to get on the same page as me. So let me tell you, the next time you open your mouth about me, it had better be to the fine tune of, I want to learn from you. Because at this stage, you can't ever assume I would copy such a lowbrow like yourself, okay? And let's be real here, 4K. I don't need to throw shade at you because I don't like you. okay? I don't like you, I don't copy you, I don't watch you. I get your links from people who like to laugh at you. And that's what you've turned into. Majority of your views are coming from people emailing me to laugh at you. Just let that sink in, take it to heart, go to bed on a nice salty stomach, and at the end of the day, let's see your next salty video. Go ahead, bro. Open challenge. You can never debate me on anything.
Yeah.
For the love of God, no. So, I mean, should I even say anything except what he just said here? Get my life in order. Dude, you don't even know my life. Get my life in order. And then he talks about his wife. You bring your wife into this. Dude, if I can make you so triggered where I don't even put you on my video to say quantum apotheosis, if I can get you triggered just by mentioning you in the video for a little bit, if I can get you triggered to get your wife to come in, and then your wife has to, pretend to be part of your show, that you have screwed her for like 2 times, and then she enjoyed it, and she couldn't turn off that button. Dude, if you are that pathetic that I can trigger you, that I win, bro. I'm already winning. I already got you dancing to my tunes. This is because of your challenge. You asked me to do a challenge, so I'm doing the challenge. And I'm having fun with it. You were just, I don't know, what you owned. I have no idea what you actually crushed me on. You haven't crushed me on anything. I'm still continuing doing what I'm doing. I'm still rising up to my level of success. And I started all of this by myself. No one gave me a helping hand. I never asked anybody to subscribe me, nor do I tell anybody out there that I'm a professional calibrator. Nor do I tell anybody that I'm a professional TV guru guy. Man, you definitely need help. I think you are beyond help, dude. You are beyond help. I don't know how long is your marriage gonna last. Seriously, dude. I don't know. Maybe she wants the real man with the real guns. I don't know. Listen, bro. Here's the deal. I could make gazillions videos about you. I can talk about you and everything that's wrong about you. I can roast you day in, day out, every day, nonstop. But I am not in that kind of business, okay? I'm 40 years old, man. I'm trying to do my own thing here. First of all, I never throw any shots at you. You're the one that started this. Just so everybody understands this, so everybody understands what happened. You were the first one that started throwing jabs and shots at me and poking me. All right? I even recommended you. I even said, hey, I like what you're doing. I appreciate that there's other people out there in the community that are passionate about the TVs. And I gave you a shout out. And I did. There's a video of that. I have proof of that. But then you start throwing jabs at me. You start throwing jabs at me, saying, look what I found. I found that Mr. 4K Upscaler, it's buying subscribers. And that's not true. I don't even know how to buy subscribers. If I knew how to buy subscribers, what makes you think that I would just stay at 30,000 or 31,000? Don't you think I would have gone all the way, maybe to 100,000, 150,000, maybe 250,000, maybe 1 million subscribers? What makes you think I would stay at 30,000 subscribers if I was buying subscribers, as you like to mention it? And you remember, you fired the first shot, dude. You poked at me. I don't bother people. I mind my own business. I don't have time for this drama queen shit. That's Hard 8. That's you. That's Westside Tech. That's that other clown out there that's totally out of his mind living in a Yorkshire. That clown in whatever. He's resurrected again. Master Race, whatever the fuck his name is. That's who it is. And then you got this little community of clowns that don't like me. So you're going to clinch to the lowest level. And your lowest level is to clinch to this, what's the lowest level to go with? It's the racial card. Of course, everybody who knows me, they knows that I'm not racist. Okay, so, number one, that's not true. Number two, you're talking about my life. Like, dude, why are you so concerned about my life? Don't you have a wife? Don't you have that ring? Aren't you, like, supposed to thinking about her and satisfying her instead of thinking about me 24/7? Because you're obviously thinking about me 24/7. Then if you're not thinking about me 24/7, then why are you making videos about me? Why are you talking about me? And we all know why you're talking about me, because you want to have a little extra view traffic come your way. You're trying to take subscribers from me. Dude, people like me because they like me. They don't like me because you tell them not to like me. It's a free will. My channel is a free will. I don't pressure anybody to subscribe to my channel. I don't tell people, hey, make sure you subscribe. Hey, make sure that you share, and make sure that you donate money. I don't do none of that stuff. It's a free will. Everything I do here, it's a free will, dude. You are the one that's fake, because you're trying so hard. You're like one of those fake radio hosts that nobody likes, that even Howard Stern doesn't like. Oh, hello there. Oh, this is your famous radio host. Hello there. How are you? Pretentious, fake voice that you put on there. And then you talk about my weight. Then you talk about my life like as if you know me. Dude, you have no idea about me. You know nothing about me. Nobody knows about me except me. Okay? And I'm perfectly fine by not being married. Okay? I'm perfectly fine with that. You can have that ring, dude. You can enjoy that. I took the red pill. You can have that. Trust me, you can have that. I don't need it. I choose not to have that. If I really wanted the ring, I could have the ring anytime I wanted to. All right? So, the reason I made this video, and I know it's 36 minutes, I know it's long, but there was no other way for me to dissect this nonsense other than just doing it like this, through some comedy. And this will be my last video. This will be my only video that I'm going to make about this clown. I don't care how many videos he makes about me. This will be my only video about him. Okay. So I did this because he challenged me. So I figured, okay, since you challenged me, I'll accept your challenge. But remember, this is the last time only. This is the one time only. If you want to challenge me again, you're going to have to pay me, because I ain't going to do it for free. So there you go. There you have it. Thank you, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.